Hi, I'm Jackie Dixon, and you're watching VLX TV. My husband and I are here in Bavaria, one of the most beautiful areas of Germany, at the base of two of the world's most famous castles, well known for being the inspiration for the Sleeping Beauty Castle and the Cinderella Castle of Disney fame. Now, what does a fairy tale castle have to do with our wellness and freedom? Quite a bit, actually. When we're starting out on a new road for a lifestyle change, or when we're even just thinking about how we wish things could be, it can be so easy to get discouraged. We think, oh, I'll never be able to do that. I'll never be able to get there. She has everything it takes and I don't. These feelings can really stall us, or even prevent us from starting at all, because we think, well, if it's never going to be possible, I won't even bother to try. But the truth is, we're all so much more capable of glory than we even know. So I want to encourage you to keep the fairy tale alive and dream big, and keep it available so that when you get discouraged or feel like it's never going to be possible, you can refresh your energy and enthusiasm so you can keep going. When I recommitted to a healthy lifestyle a few years ago, I spent maybe the first 4 to 6 months not making a whole lot of actual lifestyle changes, but just following a lot of fit and healthy girls on Instagram and Pinterest. Each day, checking out their pictures of healthiness and happiness, I was so inspired, and it really fueled up my tank to get ready for my own wellness journey. So whether you're just getting started, or you feel like you've been in a rut for a while, or you've just plateaued, I want you to dream again and imagine how amazing things could be. Now, there are a couple places where people go wrong here, and I want to let you know so you can just avoid those pitfalls from the start. The first is they start dreaming outside the bounds of what's okay with God's Word. So if, for example, you're in a marriage and you're not very happy, and you hear this whole idea of, well, dream of what you really want to have, and you start dreaming of a different marriage with a different person, that's not okay. What I'm encouraging you to do is dream within the bounds of what God says is righteous and holy. So if we're taking the relationship example, and you're in a marriage and it's maybe not going so well, what I want you to imagine is that relationship with that person flourishing, being full of life, health, romance, intimacy, connection, and friendship. In the same way, if you're trying to get a healthier body, maybe for the sake of making somebody else look bad or showing them up or some form of revenge, that's not in line with God's Word. And if you pursue that, not only is it probably not going to last or work very well, you're not going to have the sense of peace and wellness that I think should and can come with a body that's full of wellness. So don't even bother pursuing things for those reasons. Work within the bounds of God's Word, and you really will flourish. The second mistake people often make is they think beyond the bounds of possibility. Now, I'm not saying don't dream big, but I am saying dream of possibilities that are actually possible. Now, with God, all things are possible. But on this side of heaven, we will have some constraints. In the same way, we do have to work with what we've been given, but there's no reason why we can't make what we've been given the absolute best it can be. The third way I see people missing the mark on this whole idea of chase after your dreams and dream big and become all you can be is the way it often influences relationships with people in their lives around them. Now, just because you're trying to be your absolute best doesn't mean that everybody else is on the same page. That's no reason for any of us to become in any way arrogant or prideful or judgmental or disdainful of other people who may be at different spots on their journey. So as you're working to become your best, to keep your fairy tale alive, and to become all that God designed you to be kind and stay humble. That's it for this week. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, share it with your friends and subscribe. I'll see you later, and until then, God bless you.